Okay, so we'll continue the last time's example. Okay, so last time what we have seen, we have started the example of the CFL and for which we have designed the PDM. Okay, so what we have seen, PDM, it is a what, push down stack memory machine. Okay, which uses a single stack memory. That stack memory is what, infinite memory. Okay, so we have seen that PDM is powerful as compared to the finite automata, as the finite automata has a limited memory, and we have seen the language accepted by the here PDM is a what, context-free language. So, and the context-free language is a what, it is of type 2 grammar, and we have seen the type 2 is a what, superset of the type 3. Type 3 is a what, regular language which is accepted by the finite automata. So type 2, that is a what, context-free grammar. So push down automata, it can accept regular languages as well as the context-free languages. So in the earlier lecture, we have seen how we can design the push down automata for the regular languages. Okay. So today we'll continue that example. Last time we have considered this example, that is what, a to the power n followed by the b to the power n, where n is greater than equal to 0. So this we have seen it is not a regular language, but it is a context-free language. Okay, and for that here we have designed here a push down automata. So what is our logic that we have seen? Because today we have to consider the simulation of this, so that's why I'm considering this again. So and we are going to write the equations for this. So what we have seen here, the algorithm steps are what, push a onto the stack. Okay, so keep on pushing all a's onto the stack till the machine reads the first B. That is our first step of the algorithm. Second step is what? Each time it reads B, it pops one A from the stack. Okay, and the third step is what? If the number of A's are equal to the number of B's, then at the end of the input string, that is what, when blank character is read from the tab, the top of the stack should also contain the blank character, indicating that what, the stack is empty, and then the string is accepted only in this case, otherwise it is rejected. So this we have seen. So read one state, it keeps on pushing A's till it gets the A. Okay, and this, so you can show the arrow branching state. So in the read one state, if you get the B, what we are doing, it pop the top symbol from the stack. Okay, and if the pop symbol is a, then it continues that it reads the next symbol from the tab. Okay, and whenever the input symbol is here a B, and if the pop symbol is blank, that indicates what, there are the extra B's than the A's. So in that case, it is rejected. The second case of rejection is what, that if the number of A's is more than the number of B's. Okay, so that is which case, in the read to, if the input ends and after you pop from the stack, if the pop symbol is a, that indicates what, there are extra A's than the B. In that case also it is rejected. And this case of rejection is what, in the read to, if you get A here, meaning is what, after B, if A appears, it should be rejected. So this is here what, the rejection case. Okay, and in the read one, if you get, accept cases are what, in the read one, if you get the blank, you will also check whether the stack is empty. Okay, this indicates what, read one blank means what, input ends, and after you pop from the stack, if the pop symbol is also a blank, then it is accepted. The second case of acceptance here is what, in the read to, if you get the blank and if you pop the symbol from the stack, if it is also a blank, then accepted. So this case will be when your n is equal to 0, then in read 1 you will get the blank. For the remaining accept cases, what, in the read 2 you will get the blank, that is at the end of the string, and then you will check whether the stack is empty. If the stack is also empty, then it is accepted. Okay, so in this case the states are what, your read 1, read 2, in which you are going to read the symbols from the input tab. Pop 1, pop 2, these states are what, it will pop the top symbol from the stack. As you know, in the stack, the operations you perform in the order are only what, last in first out. That is, you can always read the top symbol only. Okay, and whenever the symbol is to be popped, it is always the top symbol, which is to be pop. Okay, so let us consider how we'll simulate this. Now for the simulation of this, we'll consider the 3 columns. Everyone has this, no? Everyone has this diagram of a to the power n, b to the power n. So that we'll consider the simulation of this. Yes? In the chat, you can give me the answer. I am audible now clearly? Okay. And everyone has this example now? Whether this example is clear? Because the number of things, number of concepts today we are going to study, considering this example only for the PDA. Okay. So now we'll consider the what simulation of this. So I'll keep this example for the reference. We need this. Okay. So make 3 columns. So simulation of this is, okay, let me check whether it is clearly visible. Okay, let us consider this is accept. This is accept only, if not visible clearly. Okay. So we'll take what? The simulation of AA, BB, and this is ending with the blank. Okay, so our input is AA, BB, input is ending with the blank. And we know that what? Here at the end, this should be accepted. Yes, this should be accepted, no? This is satisfying the criteria, a to the power n, b to the power n, and at the end, there is a blank character. Okay. So make the 3 columns, current state, stack contents. Now here in this case, we are using stack, and the third one is tap and the head position. Okay. So we have seen our input is written on the tap, and the head indicates the what? Head is a pointer which points to the current symbol. Okay. So now what is initially our current state in these 3 columns? Current state is our start state. Okay. Understand this, how I'm doing the simulation. Stack contents, initially stack is content, blank character, it is empty. And the tape and head you have to show like this way. Tape, on the tape your input is written and it is ending with the blank. So this is your tape. Okay, and this is your, this pointer is pointing to the current character, that is to be read. So head always points to the current input symbol. Okay, so this is our initial condition. Now here only we'll show the arrow and we'll show the next step, and that arrow will label with the character that is to be read. Okay, so from this start I am drawing here arrow. So what this indicate? After start, what is the next state? So you can see in the diagram, after start, what is the next state? After start, what is the next state? Read 1. Okay, and from the start to read 1, in between we are not reading any character from the input tape. So this arrow, it is not labeled by anything, but start, then next state here is a what? Read 1. Okay, and from this read 1, then what it will read? Can anybody tell me? In the read 1, your current input symbol is what? A. So read 1, this you will label as a what? A, as the current input symbol is A. Still the stack is blank only, stack is not containing anything. And after reading A, so this read 1 is what? Reading the current input symbol, and after reading the current input symbol, you have to move this head pointer ahead by 1 character. So now after reading this A, your input character, your head is pointing to the next input character. Okay, so this is how we'll continue. So after reading A, so what is the next step now? Read 1. After reading A, next is here what? What is the here? Push A. Okay, so push A is the next state. Okay, so this also we are showing push A. So what this push A will do? It will push A on the stack. So blank was initially there. Now A is pushed here on the top of the stack. So this push A, it push the A character on the stack. Now here, during when you perform the push operation, your input pointer still points to the this second character A, because only the read operation it will read from this step, and after that only you have to move that pointer ahead. Okay, so after push A, what is the next step? After push A, the next step is what? From the push A, the arrow is shown to the read one. Okay, so your next state here is a what? Read one. Yeah, correct. And push one to read one. So this arrow shows what? Again here that will, the stack will remain same, content remains same. Here this also remains same, as we have not read any character. Okay, so next step now, from read one, can you tell me what is the next input character that you will read now? Read one, this arrow, this age, it will be labeled by what? A. Okay, yes or no? Read one के बाद, yes, read one के बाद next state क्या है? What is the next state? Read one के बाद push A. Okay, and what the, now the stack contents will be what? The second A is pushed on the stack. Yes, second A is pushed on the stack. So your input pointer, it will point to the B. Is it clear? Current state and next state, we have merged these two, and here only we are showing the current state and the next state, and as well as the input symbol that is red. This is the stack content. This is your tape position, tape and the head position. Okay, so after push A, what is your next state? What is your next state? After push A, again you are in the read one state. Yes, after push A, read one, what this read one will do? If this read one will read now B, and it will point to the next input character. So what this read one has read now? B. What is the next state now? Who will tell me? After read one B, what is your next state? Yes, your next state here is a what? Pop one. Okay, so pop one, what the pop one will do? What stack content you have to show now? Stack content क्या दिखाना पड़ेगा आपको फिर? This pop one, it will pop the top symbol. Now here your stack is like this way. If I'm considering this is closed at this end, and what is your top symbol? This is your top symbol. Okay, so this pop one operation, it will pop the stack top symbol, and now your stack will contain only what? Blank and the A character, and your input is still this way. Okay, after pop one, you can see what is your next state? This pop one, what it has pop here? Here also that age is labeled. No, pop one के बाद क्या pop हुआ है यहाँ पे? What is the symbol that is pop? A. After pop one, what is the next state? It is given in this diagram. After pop one, what is the next state? Next state is read two, correct. And what this read two? Read two will read which symbol now? Stack is still same. Stack contain the blank and the A. And now here, this read to, it will read this B, and your input pointer is moved ahead by one character. Okay, so this read to is now reading which character it has read now? B. After read to, what is the next state? After read to B, here you can see read to B. Next state is what? Read to B के बाद next state is pop one. So what are the stack content after pop one? Stack contents क्या आएंगे मेरे? Yes, pop one के बाद pop one will pop what? The top symbol from the stack. And what is the top symbol on the stack? A. So what is my stack content here at this step? It is blank, correct. And now here you can see what is the condition here. Your stack is also empty, your input pointer also pointing to the blank, meaning is what, this string you have completely read. So after pop 1 now, so this pop 1, what it has popped? A, correct? This pop 1, it has popped the A. So now the next state is what? Next state is read to. Read to kya karega abhi? Which character read to will read now? Will tell me which character will be read by the, all the remaining characters are blank. Huh? Once your input ends, what we have assumed, the remaining characters are blank. Okay, so this read to, it will read the blank. After, when the, once the read to reads the blank, what is the next state? Read to blank आने के बाद, what is your next state? Take the diagram. रीड टू ब्लैंक के बाद नेक्स्ट क्या है? ओके, पॉप टू. आफ्टर पॉप टू will pop what? Pop 2 will pop which symbol? Blank. So now your stack is empty. Blank भी नहीं है, blank भी pop किया आपने. So I'm showing this just as a what minus sign to indicate that it is now blank. Okay, so your input is still A, B, B, blank. After reading this blank, it is pointing to the next blank character in this read. Okay, so after pop to blank, what is your next step? What this indicate? Read to reading blank meaning is what? Your input ends. Pop will pop the stack top symbol. Stack is also empty. So now your next state here is the accept. Okay, so this is how you'll check or you'll show the simulation of this. Okay, is that clear? We'll take one more example, but is this example clear? Simulation. Is the example clear? How to show the simulation? What is added here? Stack input. Each time whenever you perform the read operation, you move the ahead to the ahead by one symbol. Okay, so we'll take one more example for the same. Hunin will take one more example. Okay, actually this example was for what? The accepting the string. Now we'll consider the rejection. Okay, and later on we are also going to write the equations for which cases you will get the reject output and the accept. Okay, so now let us consider the example for which it should get rejected. Okay, so I'm taking the string A, B, 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 A, and let after this there can be any number of blank character once your input ends. So we know that what this is a what? A, after A, B, 3 B's are there and then A is coming, meaning is what? This should not be accepted by our push down automata. As you know, this is not satisfying our condition of A to the power n, B to the power n. Okay, so let us consider the same. Now you are going to tell me fast, batao abhi current state. Make the 3 columns again. Current state, stack contents, tape and the head. Okay, so you have to always start with the, as the start is the beginning of our computation, we'll start with the start state. Stack initially is always empty, so blank character initially consider, and your input A, B, B, A, that is written on the tape, and once the input ends, then there can be any number of blank character. As we have seen, on the tape is unbounded on the other end and it is fixed at the left end, and your head pointer points to the first symbol initially. So how I have to show this? simulate it and tell me the next state. What is the next state now after start? Do it fast now. What is the next state? Keep on replying in the chat. Simultaneously, I'll draw. I'll not ask now anyone. We'll reply in the chat only. So start के बाद मेरा next state क्या है? Read one. Okay. And stack is not changed. In that case, it is blank only. And read one will read the current input symbol. So I have to move the pointer ahead by one character. So now the input pointer points to the B. And this read one, what it has read? A now. What is the next state? Read one के बाद read one में A आया अभी. हमने read one में A read किया. So next state is what? A read करने के बाद push A. Yes. Push A. Push A के बाद stack पे क्या आएगा फिर? A is pushed on the stack, no? So stack will contain what? Blank and A at the top of the stack. See, stack is again what? This is how your stack you can show if you are not getting. It is like this way, and this is your top of the stack. Okay, so you can always pop the top symbol. You can push the symbol at the top of the stack. So push A, it will push the A on the top of the stack. Your input remains same. The same means input pointer still points to the B. After push A, your next state is what? Read one. So read one, it will read from the input tab. So stack contents are not changed. So this input pointer after reading B, where it points to the next B character. After reading B, so this read one, it has read which character? B. So what is the next state after reading B? After reading B, the next state is? Yeah, because for the B, for every B, what we are going to do? Pop from the stack. So this pop one, so the pop one will pop the top symbol, that is A here. So stack now contains only what? Blank. And this points to the same, that is B. Okay. After pop one, your next state is what? Pop one के बाद हम कहाँ पे जा रहे हैं? After pop one, next state is read two. So read two, which character it will read? Read two will read B. Read two will read B. Stack still contains blank character only. And after reading the second B, the pointer will point to the third B. Okay. After read to B, after reading B character, the next state here is a what? Pop one. Which symbol is pop from the stack now? Which symbol is pop from the stack now? Pop one will pop which symbol? Only blank is there, no? On the stack. So it will pop blank symbol from the stack. And this is still same. So after pop one, whenever the pop one pops the blank symbol, what we have to do? What is given? What is the next state? What is the next state? Reject. So this is how the input string is rejected. So what in this case indicates you are reading B character from the input, but the stack is not empty. Sorry, the stack is empty, meaning is what? For that B, there is no A on the stack, so it is rejected. So this was one example. For another examples, you can try. You can take the examples like if I give A, B. Okay, it will be rejected, correct? If I start my input string with B, A, what will happen in the BA case? How it will be rejected? Can you tell me? In the BA के लिए क्या करेगा वो? Read one में B आया तो it will go to the pop one, and pop 1 then already the stack पे कुछ push ही नहीं किया हमने, तो pop 1 will pop the blank and it is rejected. Okay, in this case what will happen, A will be pushed on the stack, then for the B that A will be popped from the stack, and now see what happens. Now in the read to what comes, A is not allowed after B and then it is rejected. Can you try the examples now for which the string gets accepted or the rejected? Yes. Can you do the simulation now, so that we will consider now how to write the equations for each of the state, that is read 1 and read 2. For these two states we are going to write the equations now. ये कर सकते हो ना? You can do this now. For any string now, can you check whether you can accept and you can write the simulation of this? Okay. So now for the same example, what I'm explaining that how to write the equations. Okay. So if you remember, we have seen there are 7 tuples used to represent the PDA. What are the 7 tuples that we have seen? If you remember, again I am repeating this and you are going to tell me the names of this now. Last time we have repeated so much on this. Okay. So what is the Q? What is the Q? What is the Q? Finite set of states. Okay. Q is a finite set of states. States will say. What is this summation sign? This is a summation sign is what? Input alphabet. Input alphabet, it is not a single symbol, it is a finite set of symbols. What is this? This notation is used for the stack alphabet. Alphabet is what here? The symbols that you can push and pop. It is a set of symbols that can be pushed or popped from the stack. It is stack alphabet and it may be different, that I told. Stack alphabet and input alphabet may be same or it may be different. Then what is Q0? Q0 is the initial state. Yes. Q0 is the initial state. What is the Z0? Z0 is a symbol which is at the top of the stack. Yes, it is a symbol which is at the top of the stack. And F is a what? That already you know now. Set of final states. Okay. So 2 new symbols as compared to the finite automata are added here because we are using here stack. Stack is the new data structure added here. So that's why we have added here stack alphabet and this what? Z0, which is the top stack symbol. And here we have also added the stack operations, that is push and pop. And as stack is added here, the transition function here is changed, that we have seen. For the same example, we are considering this. So we have seen the transition here. Earlier we have seen the transition function, how we have written for the finite automata. If you remember how we have written the transition function, current state and the current input symbol determines the next state. How this is changed here? Here we are using 3 symbols: state, input symbol and this stack top symbol. Okay, what is added here? Stack top symbol. Q is here the current state, A is the current input symbol, Z is the symbol at the top of the stack, and then this determines the next state. Okay, this is what our next state, and what we added here now, this is our stack contents. This is our stack contents after performing the transition. Okay, so stack contents क्या हो सकते हैं कि after you read the input symbol, then You may push some symbol onto the stack, you may pop some symbol from the stack, or you may not perform any operation on the stack. So those cases can be there. Okay, so in the form of this, now we are going to write the equation for that PDA, which we have designed for a to the power n, b to the power n. Okay, so in the form of this, let us consider now Q here is what? Q can be here read 1 or read 2. Okay, our state can be read 1, read 2. And this current input symbol यहाँ पे क्या क्या हो सकता है? You know that what you are reading, which symbols you can read here for this example. What is your input alphabet? This is from your input alphabet, no? So this belongs to your input alphabet. So in a to the power n, b to the power n, what is your input alphabet? What is your input alphabet? Which symbols it contains? What is your input alphabet? इनपुट सिंबल क्या क्या है आपके रीड वन स्टेट में? क्या क्या रीड कर रहे हो आप? विच सिंबल्स यू कैन रीड? ए, बी और द ब्लैंक, नो? सो दिस ए current input symbol can be A, B or the blank. Okay, this Q can be what? Q can be read 1, read 2. And Z इस एग्जाम्पल में स्टैक पे हमने क्या क्या सिंबल आए थे? कैन यू टेल मी? Z क्या हो सकता है? स्टैक पे कौन कौन से सिंबल हो सकते हैं? सिमुलेशन ऑलरेडी देखा है हमने इस एग्जाम्पल में. विच सिंबल्स कैन बी देयर? Yes, blank and only A. That is correct. Okay, so Z can be a only blank or the A. This A can current input symbol can be A, B or the blank, and this Q can be read 1 or read 2. So let us consider. Now you are going to tell me, let delta, if my Q is a read 1 and if the current input symbol is A and Z means stack top symbol is blank. What is my next state? This two you are going to tell me. What is P? What is P? Comma. P can be here what? Read 1, read 2. Don't tell me push pop. Okay, so those are not states. Those are the operations performed on the stack. So P क्या है? And what is gamma here? Read 1 में A आया. Blank is what? Stack is empty at that time. So we know read 1 में हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? In the read 1, A is pushed on the stack. And once that is pushed, what is my next state? Here it is given. See, read 1 में हमने A push किया and after that my next state is read 1 only, no? So this is read 1. So my next state is read 1. What are the stack contents now? Read 1 में A read करने के बाद हमने stack पे A push किया ना? Yes. So I can show like this way. Earlier blank was there. Now A is pushed on the top of it. So my stack contains is this A and the blank, where A is the top stack symbol. Is this operation clear? How to write this? And you have to consider all the possibilities then for each state. Yes? Is it clear? Read 1 में current state is read 1, current input symbol is A, current stack symbol is blank, then A is pushed on the stack and the next state is also read 1. Okay. Now you tell me current state is read 1, current input symbol is A. Now in this case, what is the top symbol? Top stack symbol? A. So we'll take A here. Now what is my next state? And the stack contents. Read 1 में फिर से A आया. So what is the next state? See. No, don't tell me push. Because again I'm telling push and pop, these are the stack operations. We are considering these equations for the states. Our states are read 1 and read 2. So next state read 1 के बाद read 1 ही है. And stack contents क्या आएंगे? what this indicate? Now the stack top symbol is A. In this case don't show the blank because we are not knowing, because see stack पे कैसे रहता है, this is how if I consider the stack blank at a time, can I know this is my top symbol? No. So you can always view the top symbol only, you cannot read what is there inside the stack. So I don't know this below this A, which is the symbol, it may be blank, it may be A, so I'm not knowing this, correct? So I'm knowing only the top symbol. That is what the stack operation. No, you always know the only top symbol. Okay. So we know that now the top symbol is A. Okay. So this A is pushed on the stack. You know, but you know this, no? And on the top of that, this A is pushed. So you can show this like AA. Am I clear? Is it clear? Is this clear how we got this AA? Yes, Sakshi? Is it clear now? So read वन में हमने क्या क्या कंप्लीट किया, देखो read वन में A आया at that time, initially the stack was blank character था. नेक्स्ट केस हमने क्या कंसिडर किया कि रीड वन में ए आया एंड रीड वन में ए आया एंड स्टैक पे ए था. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट, सो यू हैव टू कंसिडर ऑल द पॉसिबिलिटीज. अभी हम पॉसिबिलिटी क्या कंसिडर करेंगे कि रीड वन में बी आया एंड स्टैक पे ए है. सो व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेप एंड स्टैक कंटेंट? सी, see this is how we can do. Let this is our case. Okay, read one reads B, stack top symbol is A. So what is my next state then? Don't tell me pop again, I am telling you in this case. Yeah, correct. Now it is read 2. Again I am telling your states are read 1 read 2 and stack पे क्या करना है? स्टैक पे क्या आएगा? बी आया तो हम लोग ए पॉप कर रहे हैं ना स्टैक से. Yes or no? रीड वन में बी आया तो हमने ए पॉप कर दिया ना. सो दिस ए इज पॉप फ्रॉम द स्टैक. So whenever this A, this is popped from the stack, you show here like epsilon. Don't show blank, show it as a epsilon. Okay, so this A, it is popped, so stack is now, here we are considering it as a epsilon or empty character. Okay, empty string. Okay, तो read वन के या अभी क्या बाकी है read वन के? Who will tell me what is remaining in the read one that you have to read? Read one. Yes. What does remain? Read one में current input symbol कौन सा read करना रह गया अभी? See no outgoing. read one में हमने क्या read नहीं किया अभी? Blank. Yes. Blank के बाद next. Blank के बाद stack के क्या possibilities हमें consider करनी? That is correct. read one में blank आया. First I consider if my stack is also empty. So what is it? What this indicate? Read one में blank आया means your input ends. This blank indicates stack is also empty. Then here it is no, read one में blank आया. Pop तो हमें नहीं दिखाना है ना. Pop is not a state. So इसके बाद क्या है? You will accept it, no? Yes. So you will write here accept. Okay. यहाँ पे बी के लिए एक रह गया अपना एक्चुअली। क्या हुआ उन्हें, व्हाट हैपन? Okay, so let this consider, this we have considered read one. We have considered if B comes and stack contains A. What happens if stack is blank? You have to consider all possibilities, no? Stack symbol में we have to consider which possibilities. Stack symbol can take value A or the blank. And यहाँ पे this can be A, B or the blank. And state can be read one, read two. So we are considering all possible combinations and all equations we are trying to find here like this way. Okay. So what is this state? read one में B आया. Okay. read one में B आया and stack is blank. Yes, that is correct. read one में B आया and read one में B आने के बाद stack तो empty है तो reject. That is correct. So rejected. So what this indicate? There is an extra B, no? For B, there is no corresponding A. Stack was empty when we tried to pop A for this B, so we rejected it. So ये हो गया. अभी read one में हमें क्या check करना है कि read one में हमने blank read किया and stack पे A है अभी, because stack can A take value A और blank. कितने possibilities हो गए देखो, यहाँ पे A और B value A, B और blank, यहाँ पे A or blank. So this is last possibility for the read one state. Yeah. Are you getting how we found the 6 possibilities? Who will tell me? read one blank A. Reject, correct. So read one में blank read किया, then stack पे A है, so reject. That is correct. Okay, तो ये read one के सब possibilities complete हो गए? Yes. Whether all possibilities complete for the read one state? And the same way, you have to consider the possibilities for the read two state. Ye 6 equations, these are for the read one. Now consider read two. We'll start with the finding the equations for the read two. Read two again the same way, like here we did, we'll also do here for the read two. Read two, A आया and stack is blank. Who will tell me what is the next step? It is given here in this diagram. read to A, सीधा reject ही है, stack empty. read to में A आया तो we are rejecting it. Okay. Then now for the read to, we'll consider read to reads A and stack contains A. What is the next step? क्या करना है हमें? read to A. ये notations clear है. Current state is read to. Current input symbol is A, and this is a symbol on the top of the stack. We should reject it. Correct. Okay. So A के लिए ये दोनों possibilities हमने देखे. Let us consider now read to में B आया and this is blank. Who will tell me? Hunain, now can you tell me? read to में B आया and stack is empty. That is correct. You can see here read to B and then you try to pop and it is a blank, so it is rejected. So now next transition, read to B, A. What is to be done? इनपुट सिंबल अभी हमने बी लिया है एंड नाउ वी आर कंसिडरिंग स्टैक पे ब्लैंक है, स्टैक पे ए है. सो व्हाट इज द एक्शन नाउ? रीड टू बी. Yes, that is correct. Next state is read to, but what is stack content now? Stack contents क्या लिखना है मुझे? Transition के बाद stack क्या है? Read one, read two. Next state is read to. For this B, what? This A is popped from the stack, no? Read to B. A is popped from the stack. So you show it as a epsilon, correct? Read to epsilon. कितने इक्वेशंस फाइंड करने हैं हमें रीड टू के लिए भी? 6, जैसे हमने यहाँ पे फाइंड किया है फॉर रीड वन. सो विच पॉसिबिलिटीज आर रिमेनिंग नाउ? Now we'll consider input is blank, input ends, and now we'll see what happens if the stack is blank or the stack contains A. Read to blank blank. What is to be done? Yes. Read to blank means input ends and stack is also empty, that is blank, so accept it. So accept के कितने equations आए हमारे? देखो, this case it is accepted, this case it is accepted. So reject possibilities you can see. Now read to, one possibility has remained, that is input blank and the stack contains A. So what is it? Read to blank, let me check. Read to blank and A is on the top of the stack, so reject it. Yes. So this is how, these are the what equations. Okay. So it is not just that you have to just draw this flow chart, but you have to write all the equations. And then here it is easy for you that in which state the strings get accepted, in which state it get rejected, what is the next state from this. So you have to find the equations like this way. And you can simulate also. Now you know how to simulate using the current state, stack contains, step and the head position. Okay. So for each example, you have to write the equations like this. Okay. Okay, so next point here is what? Instantaneous description, that is ID of PDA. Instantaneous description. Description of PDA. So as the name suggests, what? It is a description at a given instance while computing a given input string. Okay. So we know that how it is denoted, and I'll show how to write the description here. So we'll use this notation. Let you know the three in the transition, three symbols are there where Q is a current state, and let explain what is this, and this is how you'll show. You can describe like this way also. So what this indicate? Q is your current state, right here. Q is a current state. A is the current input symbol. A is the current input symbol. This W is remaining your remaining part of a string, remaining string. Remaining string is this. And Z, you know that Z is a symbol at the top of the stack. We have considered only top symbol. Again, you revise if you don't know how the stack works. Okay, stack you can only view the top symbol. So that's why we are saying that Z is here, or we are considering top symbol. What is P? PO already you know. Next state. W is now already we have seen the meaning of this remaining string, and this you know. This is what the stack contains. Because at a time you can push multiple symbols also. In our example right now we have pushed one symbol at a time, but at a time you may push multiple symbols on the stack. Okay, so here how to show this? Let q0, if my input is let us consider the string that is accepted for this example only, q0 AABB blank. This is what our input, and stack is blank. So we'll show like this way, step by step. Okay, so from this now we'll find it. Okay, so q0 is the current state, current input symbol is this, and this you can say as a w part is what your remaining string. Okay, so this is the current input symbol, that is a, and remaining string is ABB blank. So q0 की जगह हम लोग यहाँ पे क्या लिखते हैं? read1. Okay, read1 AABB blank blank. Okay. So what is the next state now? read1 में a आया, तो next state क्या है? We already seen. read1 में a आया, तो next state read1 है ना? Okay, and what we are doing, whenever read1 reads a, this a is pushed on the stack, so we'll remove this a and we'll write only the w part here. No, w part is the remaining other than that symbol ABB blank, and now this a is pushed on the stack, so we'll show like this way, a and blank. A is pushed on the stack. This is what your stack contains. No, you apply the equations. Right now we have written the only thing is here w is added. W is the string. Next step. Okay, next state के लिए next step में क्या होगा? This will be your current state now. What is your current input symbol now? This a, and this is your w remaining part. Okay, so in the read one, if a comes, what is the next state? Now you can tell me the answer. Read one में this is how you can also show the simulation like this way. This is the other way, but here we have not shown push pop. Those are hidden here. Apply the equations now. Read one a. What is our current state now? Read one a, and the stack top symbol is a. So read one a. So what you will get? Read one is the next state. Okay. What is the w? What is the w? W क्या आएगा फिर अभी यहाँ पे? BB blank, no? Yes or no? What is the stack contents now? A is push, no? This is the stack content. Or you can show only A if you want to show the two symbols. Yeah? But you can write on paper, no? This. So this A is read, and that is push on the stack. Now, next step. Read one is the current state. B is the current input symbol. What is the action? What is the next step? You can see the equations. Read one B A. What is the next state? I have to check them. Read one. This is what, no? This is no. What you have to do? Yes? Read one BA. This is what our current transition. So next state is read two, and A is pop from the stack. So read one, sorry, read two. B is read no now. So only one B is there now, blank. What is the stack content? Can anybody tell me now? What is the stack content? A and the blank, correct. Because A is pop from the stack. Next state. व्हाट दिस इंडिकेट, रीड टू में बी आया एंड स्टैक पे ए है टॉप सिंबल. सो व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेट? रीड टू में बी आया तो नेक्स्ट स्टेट यस. अरे व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेट? आई एम नॉट गेटिंग एनी आंसर. रीड टू में बी है, बी इज योर करंट सिंबल, रिमेनिंग स्ट्रिंग. दिस इज व्हाट ट्रांजिशन फ्रॉम रीड वन टू दिस करंट स्टेट. पहले ये था, नेक्स्ट स्टेट ये आया. इसके पहले यू कैन राइट द स्टार्ट. करेक्ट, स्टार्ट. ओके, start to this read one to this, next state is this, next state is this. Now read 2. So read 2 में b आया तो next state read 2 correct है. And now blank, correct. And for this b, what is a is pop from the stack. So we know now read 2 blank blank है तो what is my next state? Yes, accept. And this you can show as epsilon epsilon. Yes, so input string is accepted. So this is what the simulations that we have seen in the earlier example. You can show here like formally. Okay, so this is what we have seen. This was the one way to show the simulation. Okay, so here it is everything we have written, push and pop, all those things. So this is what the more formal description of the PDA. So you take one more example and try to simulate it. Okay, so we'll start read one, let A triple B and do it. A triple B blank and this is blank. Now write all the steps and finally in how many steps you are getting the final answer that you tell. कितने ट्रांजिशन आ रहे हैं आपके, लाइक यहाँ पे हमारे कितने ट्रांजिशन हो गए? 1 2 3 4 5. In 5 transitions thus input string is accepted. So in this case finally क्या आना चाहिए? Can anybody tell me? Finally क्या आना चाहिए? Finally whether your string should be accepted or rejected. Yes, try it. यहाँ से फाइनल स्टेट बोलो अभी मुझे आपका. सॉलिड कर सकते हो ना? सो यहाँ पे लेट अस डू इट फास्ट. रीड वन, तो ये रीड करने के बाद ए ट्रिपल बी ब्लैंक and blank. A is push on the stack here. Okay, so I'm doing it fast. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Read one. So read one में A आया तो that A is also push on the stack. Then read one में B आया. Read one में B आया तो next state is now read two. B blank. A is pop from the stack. So stack now contains A and the blank. Read two में B आया. रीड टू में बी आया तो ये छोड़ के हमें नेक्स्ट लिखना है बी ब्लैंक एंड ए इज पॉप फ्रॉम द स्टैक. सो ब्लैंक. रीड टू में बी आया. रीड टू में बी आया एंड स्टैक इज ब्लैंक. सो हियर इट इज रिजेक्टेड. Yes, don't write anything. यहाँ पे read to में B read किया तो it will show like after this way. Okay, is that clear? Was that clear or not? Can एक एग्जांपल मैंने आपको बोला था सॉल्व करने. Has anyone tried? A to the power 2n, b to the power n. क्या करना होगा यहाँ पे? What will be your logic? A to the power 2n, b to the n. यहाँ पे लॉजिक क्या होगा? Yes, anyone? Can you try? Okay. So क्या करना होगा? Read for every b you have to pop 2 a's. Okay. Meaning यहाँ पे थोड़ा डिजाइन चेंज करना होगा ना आपको. Like read 1, push a. After that what? Yeah, this will remain same. Push all the a's. Okay. So what you are saying, for every b, pop 2 symbols from the stack, no? Okay, that is also correct. So if I get the b, pop 1 के बाद a, here I need to add one more pop state and will pop. Yes? ऐसे करना है क्या? Try it. आप लोग try करो. That is correct concept, but Sanket, that is correct. ये तो change नहीं होगा. Read 1, but here after pop 1 we'll add one more pop state here. Let it is pop 3. यहाँ पे pop तो already use किया. So here you add one more pop 3, and in the pop 3 if you get the a, then you go for the read 2. ऐसे है ना आपका logic? Yes. Sanket, unmute and tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Will that work? No. एक स्टेट ऐड करने, एक स्टेट नहीं, पॉप ऑपरेशन ऐड करने से यहाँ पे.
Yes, ma'am. We will add one pop operation in before read 2.
Yeah. हाँ. Okay. Okay. Try then. So you can consider all the possibilities. That is also correct. I may consider in now it can be a to the power 3n, b to the power n, or if I take a to the power n, b to the power 2n, that way also, no? Yes, you can try, no, this type of examples now. Now you got the idea about how to do it. Yes? Yes, Sanket? Can you do now the different variations of this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you can practice, huh? You can practice like this way, at least 2 examples today you solve. Okay? This a to the power 2n wala and this a to the n, b to the power 2n. First thing, what you will do, you'll draw this flow chart. After that, what you have to do? You have to do the simulation. एक practice karo, otherwise you will forget it. So this is the simulation. After that simulation, then हमने क्या लिखे थे? Equations. Okay. So write all the equations for the read 1 and the read 2 state. Okay. Write the equations for the read 1, read 2 state, and then this is what, try to write in this format. ID, that is instantaneous description of PDA, considering some example. Okay. So we'll stop then, and then next time we'll consider. This example was for the DPDA, deterministic push down automata. Okay. Next time we'll consider the examples of also the NPDA. Okay. And we'll also consider what well formedness of a parenthesis. This type of string के लिए we'll do it, opening, closing, or what this type. So this type of example next time we'll consider. Okay.
Madam.
Okay. So we'll stop now. Is any doubt or query, anyone? Otherwise you can leave. If any question you can ask me.
Deshmukh,
Whatever
madam.
part today we have seen, was that clear to you?
Deshmukh, madam.
Yes, sir.
हाँ मैडम, 1 मिनट. आपका हुआ मैडम?
हाँ.
Rule number 2 is present. Rule number 2.